Jide, a hard-working mechanic, toils away in a dusty auto repair shop. Grease covers his hands, sweat drips down his face, and exhaustion weighs on him. Yet, despite his struggles, his determination shines through. A stunning, wealthy woman in a white dress steps into the workshop. Her elegance is out of place among the grime and oil. Mechanics pause their work, staring in disbelief as she confidently walks in. Without hesitation, the woman rushes to Jide and embraces him tightly. Jide is frozen in shock, his hands trembling with grease-stained fingers. Tears well up in his eyes as the workers around them watch in silence. Jide looks down at his torn, dirty jumpsuit, doubt creeping into his mind. He wonders if he belongs with someone like her. But the woman gently holds his hand, her reassuring smile breaking through his insecurities. Hand in hand, they walk out of the workshop. The stunned mechanics whisper among themselves, unable to believe what they just witnessed. A taxi waits nearby, ready to take them away as the sun casts dramatic shadows on the ground. Arriving at the mansion, Jide sits nervously in the back seat of a luxury car. As they approach an enormous mansion, his hands clench in his lap. The sight of the grand estate, with its lavish design and luxury cars, overwhelms him. At the grand entrance, Jide, still dressed in his grease-stained jumpsuit, stands before a massive wooden door with golden handles. The woman confidently rings the doorbell, while Jide shifts nervously, unsure of what to expect. Inside the living room, Jide enters a luxurious living room filled with expensive furniture and a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. The woman's wealthy parents sit on a plush couch, their unreadable expressions adding to his anxiety. Father's skepticism. The father, a stern Nigerian businessman, sits upright, studying Jide with intense scrutiny. His sharp gaze seems to pierce through Jide, making the mechanic feel even smaller. Mother's concern. The mother, a graceful woman dressed in elegance, sits in her luxury chair, looking at Jide with a mix of concern and contemplation. She wonders if he is truly the right man for her daughter. Jide's determined response. Jide gathers his courage and speaks passionately about his dreams. He expresses his desire to build a better life, surprising the parents with his sincerity and determination. Parents' final approval. The father and mother exchange a look before nodding. They have seen Jide's heart, and despite his status, they decide to accept him. Overwhelmed with emotion, Jide struggles to hold back his tears. Jide's new house. Jide stands in awe before a magnificent 5-bedroom mansion. A Lamborghini and Rolls-Royce gleam in the driveway. He can barely process what he is seeing. The moment of realization. Tears well up in Jide's eyes as he covers his mouth, struggling to believe that this home is truly his. The woman's reassurance. The woman stands beside him, holding his face gently. She whispers that he deserves this, filling his heart with warmth. Jide stands in front of a grand mirror inside his new mansion, adjusting the collar of his perfectly tailored suit. He stares at his reflection, seeing himself in a way he never has before, a man transformed. The grease-stained jumpsuit of his past is gone, replaced by a sharp, confident look. He takes a deep breath, letting the reality of his new life sink in. Jide walks through a sleek, modern office space, the polished floors reflecting the bright future ahead of him. Employees greet him with respect, shaking his hand as he confidently strides through his new business empire. His past struggles have led him here, and for the first time, he feels in control of his destiny. From the doorway of the office, The woman watches Jide with a proud smile. She sees not just the man she loves, but a man who has risen beyond his circumstances. She knew he had potential, and now the world sees it too. At an elegant rooftop restaurant, Jide and the woman sit across from each other, clinking glasses of champagne. The city lights twinkle behind them, mirroring the joy in their eyes. They toast to love, to growth, and to a future they are building together. In their luxurious bedroom, Jide and the woman pack their suitcases together. They laugh as they fold clothes, playfully tossing items into each other's bags. This is not just packing. It's the final step toward their biggest journey yet. Jide and the woman stand hand in hand at the airport, surrounded by bustling travelers. Their suitcases rest beside them, packed with dreams of a new beginning. As the boarding call echoes through the terminal, they exchange a look. This is it. Seated by the window, Jide gazes out at the clouds below. His thoughts drift back to his days as a struggling mechanic, the moments of doubt, and the love that changed everything. The woman gently rests her hand on his, anchoring him in the present. Imagine being a struggling mechanic, living in poverty. Then one day, you meet a wealthy woman online who wants to be with you. Would you believe it? Would you trust her? What would you have done if you were in Jide's shoes? What lesson did you take from this story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more powerful African stories on fire.